What's up, Otaku family? We are back with more reactions here for the channel with some more YouTube animation reactions. We have TheOdd1sOut, My First Pokemon Nuzlocke. It is time for another animator YouTuber to animate their first Pokemon Nuzlocke. We reacted to Alpharad's, we reacted to Jaden's. It's always a fun time whenever one of these comes out. I am excited to see what happens here. I don't know James's affiliation with Pokemon, how much he knows, doesn't know, things of that nature. So this should get real interesting.
It infuriates me.
Yeah, we've tried a couple of soul links in our past, and they don't go well. See, Ren's problem here is she gets attached to just the starter Pokemon and nothing else. So nothing else gets any love. So when the time that the starter dies, the run's dead. She doesn't care anymore. The world can burn.
To be fair,
that's what happened. We were so close to finishing Scarlet and Violet.
Shit went down.
And we got to the
died.
third to final boss fight, and you lost your starter, and you were like, well, whatever. And you were just clicking buttons at that point until the run was dead.
So mad. Ugh.
But that's just for
I've
us,
been
though.
doing. I've done pretty well. I haven't finished it though.
Yeah.
It's still going on from like probably 2 years ago. I haven't played the game anywhere. It was like through Violet, what you bought me.
Yeah.
So I gave more love to others. I got them strong.
Don't worry, guys.
They're living.
One day we'll stream another Soul Lock. Let's hop on in. Ah, yes.
You just want me to be angry.
A Pokemon Nuzlocke is a set of rules that turn a normal playthrough of Pokemon into a hardcore playthrough of Pokemon.
That's
You're only allowed to
correct.
catch the first Pokemon you see per route, and if any of them faint, they actually don't live anymore, and you can never use them again. The game I will be Nuzlocking will be Pokemon Ruby. Not because I'm copying Jaden, but because Gen 3 is my favorite generation, and out of the 3 games, Ruby was the one I played as a kid and bought with my own money. It was $40. Imagine
Back in the
paying that much
day.
for a copy of the game now. Also,
Yeah, buying hard copies of Pokemon games is ridiculous these days. If you've still got yours, don't get rid of it.
Any game, to be honest. Now.
But especially Pokemon, though, because like it's been that way for years, even before like inflation and all that stuff really started happening. You went to a local game store and you wanted like a hard copy of like a DS Pokemon game. That shit was like $80 back then too. I mean, it's always been like that. But I was gonna ask, for those who have played Generation 3, what was your preferred version? I played Sapphire and then Emerald, exclusively when Emerald came out. I
didn't
actually
play
never really
any of
touched
them.
Ruby. I know.
I didn't have a Game Boy.
Well, so just for context, so she was never a Pokemon player. I've played every Pokemon game since Pokemon Yellow, religiously every year that it's come out. So.
full disclosure, I've seen other PokeTubers who have a deep, uncanny knowledge of this game and use calculators to make the
I
best,
don't do
most
that.
optimal plays.
I don't ever do
But
that.
I'm not quite at that level yet, so I might
never
make
calc anything.
choices that some could consider suboptimal.
I thought grass was like super effective against water. Why is he super effective against me?
But if you can forgive me and look
That was
past all
kinda me
that,
playing,
then
too,
let's
'cause
get
I'm
out
like,
of
that
this truck
element
and
doesn't
start
make
our
sense.
adventure. Let's see. Someone's already picked Torchic, and when I played this as a kid, I
'cause
picked
Jaden-
Trico.
'cause
So
Jaden
that
picked
means we're left with Kipmud. After defeating my
Kipmud,
rivals
the
Trico, I
bucket.
headed to Oldale Town and caught my first
The butt.
Pokemon that would be joining our team, Floof the Poochiana.
It's
I'm guessing naming Pokemon after pets is very common in Nuzlocks. By the way, this is how Floof's very first fight went.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god.
Hey, do
Oh my
you
God.
want to learn how to catch Pokemon? No, I'm good. Well, that's too bad. First, you want to get them weak by throwing tiny rocks at them. Traveling through Route 104, I caught
A Zigzagoon?
Igzy the Zigzagoon.
Igzy.
I'm probably not going to train her up or anything, but she will be useful teaching useless HMs too. What's that, Igzy? You have an ability where you pick up random objects?
Oh, yeah, the pickup.
And you picked up a revive? Oh, Igzy. I can't use these. Wandering through Petalburg Woods,
Yeah,
some
but
guy
you can
asked me if
sell
I'd
it,
seen any
though.
Pokemon named.
You can sell him, though. That is a pro strat, though, guys. If you don't know what to fill your team up with, just get a whole bunch of Zigzagoons that all know pickup. I'll just pick up shit for you till you fill out your team.
I didn't know they did that. I guess I gotta play that.
If you guys want a good way of playing Generation 3, I will always sing high praises to Smith Plays Pokemon. He created the Legacy series for the first 3 generations of Pokemon games from Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald. So you can play a much more optimized, better version of those 3 games. So yeah, I'll have you play Emerald Legacy. It's a much better way to play it. It's much better than the original way.
Named
Shroomish!
The main reason Gen 3 is my favorite is because the best Pokemon ever, Breloom, makes his debut in this game.
It is a good Pokemon.
Why,
It is a good
if I
Pokemon.
found a Shroomish in this forest, I would probably react like this.
This guy was being truthful.
I named Shroomish Goat because not only is he the greatest of all time, but because I was also working on this other video about goats. So I had a lot of goats on the mind. We made it to
reacted to that
Rustboro
one, by the
Town
way.
and challenged Roxanne, the rock-type gym leader, but thankfully we picked the water starter, so, you know, Kidmup, do your thing. I caught a tailor
you
on
also
Route
had
116,
Shroomish, but-
and keeping with the naming
Hey.
Pokemon after pets theme, I named him RE2. Not to spoil anything, but don't get too attached to RE2, Jaden. We sailed to Juford Town and saw that the second gym was a fighting-type gym, so
Could've
that
named
meant
it Tofu.
Damn.
fighting type weakness. It was RE2's time to shine.
He's like actually a higher level. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. He's too high of a level.
Despite being a lower level, we decided to wing it and managed to defeat everyone's Pokemon, only having to tap out at Brawly's Macahuita, which Kidmup mopped the floor with. Hey, when did you start walking on 2 legs, Kidmup? The next HM we learn is this terrible move, Flash. The only thing Flash is good for is lighting up a dark cave that technically isn't even required to progress through the game if you know where you're going.
Yep.
I, however, do not. Currently, Goat is the only one on the team who can learn Flash.
Don't
But
waste
I'm like
it. No.
80%
Yeah,
sure
no.
once a Pokemon learns an HM move, they can't unlearn it. So I really don't want to teach this S-tier Pokemon an unforgettable F-tier move. Oh boy, an Abra! I bet he can learn Flash.
Teleport.
Oh boy, a Zubat! Okay, I'm kind of fudging the rules here. This Zubat wasn't technically the first Pokemon I saw on this route, but does it even count as an encounter if all you do is look at a Pokemon and then they teleport away?
Excuse me?
Look, I just need this useless Pokemon to learn this unrequired move.
Damn.
Zubat, I'm calling you Mr. Flash and immediately teaching you.
No!
Goat, you can learn Flash. After clearing out Team Magma from a museum, we were ready to take on Watson,
James.
the electric-type gym leader. Luckily, we picked the water ground starter, so
Yeah.
Kidmup, do your thing.
Bro, Mudkip makes the entire game easy. I mean, it's water ground is so busted in every Pokemon game
Now
that
what?
it's in.
Do I go here? Here? How did I get here? During my wandering, both the Pokemon I named after pets evolved into bigger versions of themselves, and Goat learned Headbutt.
Can I get rid of Flash?
Hey, lady, I'm kind of lost, so I'm entering random houses and asking NPCs where I should.
I know. I know.
What the fuck am I looking at right here? Why is Mother Mew holding a Togepi?
It's just a baby.
I have concerns. If I walked into anybody's house and I saw this, I'm leaving.
I'm gonna get that for our bedroom.
It will mysteriously be gone one day.
Go. Oh, you have harbor mail? I'll trade you that for my coin case. Coin case? You know, for gambling. Gambling?
Gambling!
Listen, I don't have a problem. The reason I'm this excited
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
is because one of the prizes you can win at the casino is a Pokemon. A Pokemon that may help me build the perfect team. So, before I checked what the prizes actually were, I bought 500 coins for a measly 10,000 Pokédollars.
Before he
Just
checked the
TMs?
prizes.
That's a lot.
Just dolls? I just wasted a lot of money, didn't I?
Good news though, Goat
That's
evolved
how
into his
gambling
perfect
works.
form and learned Mach Punch.
Right.
Eventually, I talked to the right NPC, taught Iggy Rock Smash, and while exploring a fiery path, I caught my first Fire-type Pokemon,
Okay.
Numel.
Let's go, man.
Even though Numels can be found in the desert, have a big hump on their back, and evolve into something called Camerupt,
Yep.
for some reason, I never looked at this Pokemon and thought, camel. I always thought, fire cow. So that's why I named her Cooked Beef. Then, on Route 114, we encountered a Zangoose.
Hello.
I have no clue what this Pokemon does, but it looks way cooler than all the Odyshes and tiny birds I kept running into, so it
It's-
had to be awesome.
it
Cooked
slices.
Beef. The 9 levels you have on this goose are more than enough to weaken it. Hit him with an M.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, don't mess with Zangoose.
So, my only...
I gotta see that again. That was fucking hilarious. Cook beef. Don't mess with the Zangoose, please.
An M.
Please don't.
Oh!
Cooked Beef. So, my only fire type died to a quick attack that did 50 damage. Zangoose, or should I say Beef Eater, you can join the team for now, but just know, we could have killed you at any point. It was a challenge not to kill you. We headed up a mountain and fought Maxie, the leader of Team Magma, who had his own floof Pokemon, which Goat took care of, and he had his own evolved cooked beef. I sure wish I had one of those on the team. Hey, Beef Eater, why don't you make yourself useful and fight that Crobat? Okay, that's kind of cool. As we headed down the mountain, who did I encounter but
Who's the new Pokemon?
another Numel? Immediately, I abandoned Beef Eater to make room for Return of King. Before we take on gym number 4, I think I figured out a way to get Goat to forget the move Flash without having to beat him over the head with a 2x4. A little Pidgey told me that Goat was about to learn a new move at his next level. So, by placing him in the Pokemon daycare and doing some light cardio outside, he'll level up,
Wow.
learn the new move, and forget Flash. And my plan worked like a charm.
Yeah.
It really sucks that this is the
I'm about to say, there is a move deleter in every Pokemon game. There is an NPC in every Pokemon game whose sole purpose is to let you remove those moves.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Various points in the game. In this one, it's very late. So I don't blame him for doing it that way. That took way more brain power to do it that way than just
only
waiting
way
until you get to the
Pokemon
move
to forget
deleter.
an HM move. You'd think they'd have some, I don't know, a move deleter NPC or something. Gosh. Now you'd think that since I picked the water starter, that the fire type gym wouldn't be an issue. But it was. Floof and I quickly learned why biting lava was a bad idea.
Okay.
Thankfully, Kidmup, who I don't know why I didn't send out first, took out both of Flannery's
Right.
Slugmas with no issue. But then she sent out Torkoal. Even though Kidmup was using a super effective move, he only did this much damage. Meanwhile, Torkoal's body slams were doing this much damage. And paralyzing us. Okay, Goat,
Yeah.
I know you're the Goat, but you understand why you can't fight a fire turtle, right? RE2, looks like you're up. Finish her off with a steel whip.
Dude!
RE2! No! What do we do? None of you are great choices. What I really need is a turn to heal up Kidmup, but... Hey, Iggy. Are you aware of the concept taking one for the team? Given the dire circumstances, this felt like the best choice. Sorry, Igzy. With Kidmup healed, we managed to get Torkel's health really low, but then Kidmup refused to finish the fight because he was, in his words, immobilized by love. Kidmup, I know you're letting this turtle body slam you on purpose, and you're sick for it! Do you really think we have a future together? Okay, Goat, I know this is a fire turtle, but she's mostly using body slams. Could you please punch this turtle's head off without falling in love?
James.
We earned our 4th gym badge,
His
but
face. Hold on.
And the goat's face.
He just.
And fear. Oh, poor Igzy and Ari.
we earned our
And
4th
Floof.
gym badge, but
Floof just
it wasn't
bit
without some
vomit.
casualties.
Floof's fine.
Ari2 and Igzy, we wouldn't have made it this far without you. Thanks for everything. We traveled
Revive.
into a sandstorm where I picked up 2 Pokemon, this fossil, and this weird Pokemon I've never seen before, Baltoy. All right, King, my second chance at a fire type. I know this isn't your natural habitat, but why don't we train here in the desert for a bit? Oh, you found a Baltoy. I just caught one of those. I'm not sure what its moves are, though.
Nuts.
God!
Self-destruct.
Okay, team. I know everyone is upset this thing shares a species with the Pokemon who blew up King, but it possesses psychic abilities that I believe could be very useful. So, please everyone give a warm welcome to King Eater. No one step on it. We headed back to Petalburg City and faced gym number 5, my dad. Also, I brought OtakuCouple just in case we had another Igzy type
OtakuCouple.
situation. Am I an integral member of the team? You sure are, bud. Despite a few close calls.
Did you also hear the Madagascar? I'm a sacrifice.
Yes.
Say, oh boy.
Calls.
Yeah, Norman is no joke, bro. His first skill check in the game for real.
Finish him off. No.
Everyone, including OtakuCouple, made it out alive.
Oh my god.
Good thing we have free healthcare. I don't know what I'd do if someone took away my free healthcare. Not right now, Goat. Across the water on Route 118, I caught Pikachu the Electrike.
Great.
I don't know, he's electric like Pikachu, and his head kind of looks like pickles, so... Whatever, having an electric type on the team is huge. After inspecting all the Pokemon I had, I figured Mr. Flash's flying poison moves could be useful. So I evolved him into Golbat, and then, here you go, daycare lady. All right, my favorite Pokemon, who wants some ice cream? Gosh, I love you guys. I couldn't ask for a better team right here. At Fort Tree City, we were ready to take on Winona, the flying-type gym.
Mr. Flash is gonna come back and save the run undeservedly. James is treating him like shit.
That poor little bat.
Right here. At Fort Tree City, we were ready to take on Winona, the flying-type gym leader. Wait, this weird lizard's blocking our path. Kidmup, can you... Oh, cool, you're back on 4 legs again. Also, Pikachu, why are you blue? The only thing that stood between me and Winona was this incredibly hard 2-piece puzzle.
How do I get through this?
James.
Oh, figured it out.
Pikachu was able to spark Winona's Swellow, and Kidmup, through sheer willpower, tanked all of Alteria's earthquakes, narrowly avoiding death by 8 hit points. Good work, Kidmup. Pikachu, you know what to do. I found a TM for Ice Beam on an abandoned ship, and King Eater, you can learn Ice Beam? I'm sorry it's taken me this long to realize how awesome of a Pokemon you are. You know, King Eater, with you on the team, I think we'll be okay without a fire type. I entered Lily Cove City, and my rival wanted a rematch. Kidmup knocked out her Swellow, no problem, but then she sent out Grovyle. Ooh, I know the perfect matchup for this. King Eater, why don't you show this grass type that new move you learned?
No.
Dude!
Yeah, you're a ground type, bro.
Ah! Are you gonna use the hyper potion? No!
Crit. Crit? Was it a crit? No.
I can't believe I got that upset at losing a Pokemon that before this challenge, I had never even considered playing with. If
anything, you're upset that you wasted your Ice Beam TM. That's crazy work. I should have saved that for the inevitable wall rain you're gonna get.
members of the Clay Doll lover community are watching, I'm sorry, I didn't know he hated grass. All right, team, we're not fighting any more gyms until each one of you is in peak physical shape. Floof, why haven't you evolved into Houndoom yet? What about this fossil? Is this fossil any good? We picked the plant one. We got the plant. What about Mr. Flash? Has anyone seen Mr. Flash? Why hasn't that loser evolved yet? Hey, buddy. So listen.
Oh, that's the joke. Because he evolves through friendship. And he's getting no friendship. Nope.
That poor bat.
No Crobat for you.
We're friends, right?
No.
You know, Goat had to stay in the daycare once. Yeah, it was to forget the move Flash. Look, Mr. Flash, I know I technically shouldn't have even caught you, and I named you after a garbage move I thought you could learn, but I want you to evolve so you can be the best version of you on the team. Don't you want to join the team? I have this soothing bell you can hold on to. Welcome to the team, Mr. Flash. With the team stronger than ever, I surfed my way to an island that had a Pokemon graveyard inside a tall building, and for the first time ever, I could actually grieve with the other trainers. That was a great battle, dude. Yeah, it was. Here's some money. So, Kidmup was holding an amulet coin, so you actually owe me 600. We defeated more Team Magma grunts at the top of the tower, and on our way down, I caught what I thought was going to be a super awesome Pokemon, but turned out to be a little disappointing.
Let's go!
My third chance at a fire type, my son, the Vulpix, which I immediately evolved into Ninetales. Why was she a disappointment? I don't know.
Evolved them
You'd
too
think
early.
a fire type would have no problems defeating a Gloom, but alas. I'm not saying Ninetales is a lame Pokemon. I'm saying mine specifically was. Floof.
You evolved it too early, probably.
What happened?
So Pokemon that evolve through stones stop learning levels when they evolve through the stone. So it's only levels or moves are gonna come from Vulpix. So he probably didn't have a good fire move on Vulpix to begin with, which meant Ninetales just had better stats with shitty moves.
Gotcha.
He could go gambling for Flamethrower.
Oh, no.
Kidmup easily cleared the
Let's go
Psychic Gym with
gambling.
Shadow Ball and Surf. And with that, we just have one more gym before we... Is the sun on fire? So I haven't really been paying attention to the story, and now the
Right.
legendary Pokemon Groudon is angry. And as much
Yeah.
as I would have liked to have Groudon on the team, I never found the Master Ball, so we're not risking it. Oh, hey, Wallace. Oh, you're the water-type gym leader? Oh, I hope my fighting grass Pokemon will be okay.
Nice.
No, you don't have to fight the Celio. I'll get Floof to do that. And with our 8th gym badge, we could finally travel through Victory Road and face the Elite Four. Aren't you forgetting something?
Not the Gardevoir body pillow. Wally, no, please.
Oh. I don't know how you want me to respond to that. This is it. Our final challenge. Each one of you has trained very hard, and as a reward, you'll each be receiving a piece of candy.
You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. And you get a candy. This is it. This is gamer moment to the max.
Kidmup and Goat were able to finish off Sydney's Pokemon with their water, ice, and fighting moves,
Yep,
and my
yep,
two
yep.
dogs, Pikachu and Floof,
Yep,
crunched
yep.
and bit all of Phoebe's ghost Pokemon.
There you go.
Pikachu might be cursed, though. Against Glacia, my son finally stopped being a disappointment and fire blasted her Glalie. Then I tried to get Goat to drain her Celio, forgetting he didn't like ice.
Okay.
Ice and birds, those are his two big no-nos. Luckily, Kidmup was able to earthquake the rest of her Pokemon. Now it was time for the fourth member of the Elite Four, Drake. His Altaria was defeated by Kidmup and Floof, but they both took some damage. Against his Flygon, I sent out my son.
Okay, what about Fire Blast? You're green. Ah!
Then
You're
Flygon
green.
dug a hole in the ground, but by the time he came up, Mr. Flash was waiting for him and took him out with a fly. For Drake's next Flygon, I sent out Goat.
I don't think, because he doesn't like birds, and Flygon's a dragon.
Yeah, Flygon wasn't a bird, but I forgot a very important aspect about dragons.
Give him my dynamic punch. Nope, okay. Oh, no! Oh, he knows
They breathe
flamethrower.
fire.
Fire and poison, those are his other two no-nos. Instead, Floop and Picklechew crunched Flygon's head off, and then I used Kidmup's last blizzard on Salamence.
Okay, I'm gonna need this blizzard to hit. Please. Yes! Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
We had done it.
Oh my goodness.
We had cleared 4 champions with some very close calls, but we are all still alive. Now it was time to face the 5th member of the Elite Four. What, you didn't know about the secret 5th boss that's in every Pokemon game? We had one more challenger, Steven. Steven sent out a Skarmory, which was the perfect lightning rod for Picklechew. Then Kidmup took out Aggron with Surf, and my son defeated Cradily with Iron Tail. Then Steven sent out a Metagross, and things got messy. I thought Kidmup's Surf would be super effective against this rock with legs. Turns out it wasn't.
Phew. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Kidmup, if you can last another hit, that would be amazing.
Right. I hear you.
Oh, Hyper Beam!
Kidmup, my starter Pokemon, had
And
been
that's
taken
usually,
out.
yep, and then
Okay.
I'm
At
done.
least he got Metagross's health low enough that Floof could easily finish them off.
That's it.
Then Steven sent out his own King Eater, which I knew from personal experience they hated getting crunched.
I know this Pokemon. He hates getting crunched. I don't care about your special defense. You're getting crunched. It's probably because the special defense went up.
Floof eventually took down Claydol, even though Steven used a full restore on it 3 separate times,
Of course you were. Stop it!
which I get, man. I'm part of the Claydol lover community too. Next was the last Pokemon we needed to defeat, Armaldo. One hit from its ancient power badly injured Floof. So for this final fight, I sent Goat to finish him off. Goat, because he's so awesome, poisoned Armaldo just by standing next to him, and then promptly sky uppercutted him straight in the
effect
jaw,
score.
just barely knocking him out. Armaldo was clinging onto life when the unthinkable happened. Armaldo knew a bird move.
No!
It's quad effective.
Goat had made it so far into our journey, only to faint inches away from the finish.
Congratulations
I
on
could
not
have sent out
dying.
a level 5 Zigzagoon and still would have won because Armaldo died to poison on the very next turn.
The poison's gonna finish it off! Right?
Damn.
I didn't even have to... No! No! Not Goat!
By all accounts, Goat
Number
had
one
defeated
board.
Armaldo, but he didn't make it, and neither did Kidmup. That was my starter and my favorite Pokemon. No, I don't want this trophy. I want Goat and Kidmup. Colleagues, friends, Wally,
That's kind of how it would have
we
felt with
gathered
Bun Bun.
together to honor 2 of the bravest Pokemon I know.
Hold on.
Oh,
Why
God,
is he trying to dress up the body pillow?
This is so disturbing.
We gathered together to honor 2 of the bravest Pokemon I know.
Uh-huh.
One of them from the humble town of Little Root, and the other from a patch of grass in Petalburg Woods.
Yeah.
Together, they faced gyms, rivals, and a plethora of wild Pokemon.
That's right.
And when the final challenge came, they didn't back down.
This sucks. I hated that.
And that's how my first Nuzlocke went.
Dude.
Hey, I'm not alone.
Look, Nuzlocks are meant to be annoying.
There's a fine line between annoyance and seething rage.
It's really not that fine of a line when it comes to you specifically. There's no slippery slope to you being annoyed by stuff. There's 2 stages: annoying, seething rage. It's the next progression. That's all it is. There's no line. It's just boop. If something annoys you, the next time something annoys you, now we're at rage. How tough to make it almost all the way to the end with your starter and it lose in the final fight.
See, now that just...
See, that's the rage.
Thank you, everyone.
This was a good video. I wish everybody would make a video like this. It's even funnier with people like James who don't know a whole lot about Pokemon.
The more you talk, the more...
It's just funny to see, you know? Because, you know, if you watch, like, pro players, like he said that he's seen people play this game before, it's like, yeah, those people play this game and they know every single trainer on every single route, what they're going to have, what levels they are, what moves they have, and they know how to get around that stuff. And then it's like, okay, then you go into the runs where they, like, try to not get any damage at all the entire run. Those are kind of crazy if you've ever seen those. Beep boop. What was your favorite Pokemon out of James' team? Let us know down below, Otaku fam, and we will see you guys for the next video. And be sure to say, Remy, want to see a Soul Link down below in the comments if you want us to do another Soul Link video, because it's all up to her. She's got to play it again. And as you can see from the look of pure rage. Look at this rage. Look at that. See you guys for the next video. Bye.